This is the story. Sam's Club meltdown woman loads an entire cart with every cooked turkey, and another shopper loses it on camera. Yeah, this is, okay, so chat, can I ask y'all real quick, what do you need with that many cooked turkeys? Are they running their own business? What happened? Another one. Hey, another gifted Ruckus, thank you again. Much appreciated. Those aren't turkeys? What are they? They look cooked like something. She gotta have her meat. So she's Arby's right now? Yeah, that's the only way I can think of is you're reselling this. The SpongeBob music really makes it feel like a SpongeBob episode, don't it? Nah, okay, I will say that is bullshit. You don't need that many. Even if you're reselling it, you don't need that many. Wait, is there a reselling market on food that we don't know about? We've seen Pokemon cards, we've seen all kinds of shit, but like cooked food? The only thing I can think of that would be acceptable for this is if she ran a food kitchen or something like that, and she's giving this out to the homeless. But do we give the reason of the doubt here? I don't know. There can't be that big a market for cooked food like that. She's got to be running a restaurant or something on the side. Because listen, if she ran a food kitchen or something like that, she'd be like, listen, this is for a food kitchen, this is for a good cause. You would immediately explain that away and everybody would be like, oh, okay, right? But like, she's just kind of ignoring, going about her business. Yeah, I don't know about this one, y'all. Wolfie, given our economy today, given the economy, no one should be able to afford that many cooked turkeys. That's wild. She's running a business of turkey on the night. She needs to go to Costco or something, another wholesaler. Those chickens are made throughout the day. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, food is gonna expire. Like, this has a limited time, like, for selling. If you're gonna resell this, you have to do it immediately. These chickens or turkeys, whatever these birds are, these cooked birds, have like a day or two of shelf life before they start getting really funky. You know what I mean? You can't leave these things cooked and hot underneath that plastic for too long, or it just gets like the skin gets all like wrinkly and shit. The chicken starts to lose its like meat. It gets really damp and shit in there. It's weird. I would have just took one from our cart and give it to someone else. I mean, she's not gonna miss one. And technically speaking, it's not her property yet because she didn't buy it. Just because it's in your cart doesn't mean you own it. It's generally frowned upon for you to take something out of someone's cart, but if she ain't paid for it yet, I'm not endorsing that, but I'm just saying, she might not miss one. There's some more text. Scroll up a bit. Let's see. A woman walks in, grabs every last cooked turkey off the display, throws her cart to the top, and another shopper finally snaps, yelling, "I'll slap the shit out of you. You're not used to nothing, that's why you're doing this." The chick took all the turkey. The entire store stops and stares as the argument explodes. She didn't grab a couple, she didn't grab a few, she took every single turkey. One cart stuffed to the brim while the rest of the shoppers watched in disbelief. If she is stocking up, or straight up hoarding? Man, she really does have the meats though. Going straight to Arby's after this, y'all. Speaking of chicken, you ever see the silky chicken? What? No. I don't even know what that is, Scoots. I said, I'm getting in a fight. Speaking of fights, chat, do y'all remember Black Friday? Like, the real Black Friday, chat? I'm talking about the real Black Friday experience. I'm talking like this. Remember this? Back when Black Fridays meant something. Look at these people. And listen, I've said this story many times. Me and Sister Wolfie went to our first and last Black Friday experience at Walmart. It was just like this. Oh no, we didn't get knocked over though. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah, this is back in the day when people used to fight for this shit. I gotta get my $200 off flat screen TV. My smart TV. Oh, these weren't smart TVs yet at this point. Look at this shit. This is some night of the consumer bullshit right here. Got people fighting, hanging onto these boxes like it's their child or something like that. It's got security out there. People throwing fights, knees, bows. I like that it's playing like the chill Donkey Kong like vibes over this shit too. I went to Black Friday once and it was calm. Lucky you. We literally, I remember there was one time they literally unboxed the pallet of like $1 DVDs and somebody literally dove the crowd. I'm talking like they crowd surfed on top of people to get to it. And the DVDs in there weren't even that good. I'm gonna be real about it. It's different, right? Fighting for limited wants. Yeah. I was small and need a laptop, never again. Yeah. Usually your first Black Friday experience, if you've done it before, is usually your first and last. Unless you don't mind getting in fights over this shit. Because, not me. The best part of Black Friday is the TVs and the computers and stuff on sale are usually the crap quality ones and not even worth the fight. Yeah, tell that to the people like 10 or 8 years ago in these videos. Wouldn't be me. To this day, I still think the biggest tragedy is that the one we saw was that one person losing their life over this shit. They literally lost their life for nothing. For just imagine that person, that poor human being that got trampled. What was it at Walmart? Where they opened the door and people just mowed them down and just ran them over to, like, that was it. They died. Like, all for what? For these people to save $100, $200 maybe of like, and guess what? All those TVs they killed that person over are probably in the dumpster right now because those shits are outdated. It's wild to think about. Someone lost their life for this shit. Nah, man. Is this a copyright-free track? I've been hearing it a lot lately. I just think TikTok, for some reason, like, I think a lot of the youngsters that didn't grow up on, like, those old school vibe music are like, man, this music's pretty good. I'm gonna use this in my videos, and it just kind of becomes a trend. You'll hear a lot of Donkey Kong, Sonic music, and, like, other game musics that kind of became, like, a meme on themselves in, like, TikToks, I've noticed. Donkey Kong is definitely a big one, though. Aquatic ambience, especially that version of it, usually gets put into like TikTok videos. That was copyright free. Are you sure that sounded like Donkey Kong? Whatever they did, they get a good job of imitating it. Well, and on that story, there's more chat. Okay, so I have to ask: did anybody here follow any of the Black Friday deals at some of the specific retailers? Did anybody here follow any of the specific retailer deals that they had going on at Black Friday? I'm genuinely curious because I have a really, really funny story if you guys have not seen this yet. Not funny for the people involved, but funny for us because you and me probably wouldn't be caught dead doing what happened here. But, y'all remember how I told y'all, no, you know what? I'll let the story speak for itself. So picture this, chat. It's Black Friday. You're looking at ads, trying to figure out what store you want to go to, yeah? What store do we go to for Black Friday? Hey, look at this. An ad that reads, first 100 people in line will get prizes. Amazing prizes. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're all cynical, like me. You're like, prizes probably ain't shit. No. Hang on. Wait. You got answer? No, Green. I squirmed because my knee, I can't sit the way I normally do. So I have to keep adjusting myself because my knee is uncomfortable. So I keep doing that. But, no, it's not what you think, chat. It's not what you think. Wait. So you read that and you're like, first 100 people in line for this, I gotta go see what these prizes are. So for some retailers, like Lowe's, they did a bucket. Like, I think it was first 10, 15 people got a bucket, and inside the bucket prizes would vary from like, I don't know, $5 to $20 to their grand prize was like a $100 gift card to Lowe's, something like that. And then it'd be like, some had like tool bits and shit like that, things that were kind of at least worth the wait. So this is one of the deals that was given out, and it's by one of my favorite retailers. So let's take a good look and see just what happened. So people waited out in line like early in the morning. We're talking like 4 a.m. bitter cold to get these prizes. Let's see what happened.
Hundreds of sub-zero temperatures to queue for 5 hours outside Target, only to find the reward.
You want to know what the rewards were, chat? Here's what the rewards for the people that waited outside for hours for these prize bags. Here we go. Was that too fast for y'all? So you got Uno cards. You got a small pack of nerds. A lip balm. I think that's a little sample of shampoo. And, what is that? Oh, zero sugar hydration, pouches. A couple. So, this was them clearing out inventory. Clearly. No, Green, it is their fault for thinking they were getting something amazing, but, like, to be fair, other retailers did give out at least prizes worth up to $10 to $20. This right here is not even worth $5. I mean, the bag looks nice, I guess, right? It's a nice bag, right? Yeah.
Which is super cute, but y'all, tell me why I got to the bottom of my bag and I actually won a prize. Like, the way I crashed out in this store is high-key embarrassing, but baby, I have no care in the world because I did not just win any prize. I got the Ninja Slushie, and baby, it was definitely worth the waiting outside in the cold. And I was so excited, I had to call my mom and tell her that I...
This is one of those weird videos, but there's a lot.
Utterly insulting. To secure one of the first 100 limited edition swag bags, shoppers lined up in the freezing wind before dawn, with temperatures plunging to -10 degrees Celsius. Target staff arrived early to manage the crowd, handing out hot chocolate and promising queuers that the contents would be worth every penny. The event even implemented a numbered queue system to ensure fair...
When they do a numbered queue system, generally speaking, chat, we think that there's going to be something good. Maybe like, you know, a good deal or something like that. Last time I went to a Black Friday deal that they had that, it was to get my PS3 and my Yakuza 3 and 4. Like, and I had to take a ticket for that.
Fairness, leading many customers to believe they were in for a substantial perk. But when the store opened at 6 a.m. and shoppers entered to claim their bags, the contents sparked outrage. While the packaging looked fancy, the actual...
Look at the size of that bag, though. Real talk, chat. Okay, look, we can say they're idiots for staying out in the bitter cold for this shit, but look at the size of that bag. You'd think there would be something big in there. Imagine it's like the size of this bag, and there's the things they put in it didn't even fill the corner of it.
Contents enraged many who had waited. A few packets of drink mix, a deck of Uno cards, and a lip gloss that looked like it was pulled from clearance shelves or picked up off the floor. Numerous participants stated this fell far short of the generous rewards hinted at by the company. Netizens questioned, is this a Black Friday gift pack or just clearing out inventory?
Let's be real, chat. It was clearing out inventory. We all know what that was. They are clearing out inventory. We'll give it away as prizes in Black Friday. People will love it. So yeah, they got Uno reversed on that one, chat. Okay, now let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all what you think. So, was Target wrong for that? Second question, are these people idiots for staying in line for that? Those are the two questions I present to you. Yes and yes, yes and no. Was Target wrong, and were they stupid for doing this? Wow.
Customers waited 5 hours in sub-zero...
So, as I said before, chat, Target has no balls. I've never liked Target, and I continue not to like Target. Those who may be asking why I may not like Target, there's a various amount of reasons. They have no balls. They don't stand for anything. And more importantly, you want to know what my first job was? It was Target. It was Target, chat. They fired me on some bullshit. So I always held a grudge for them against that. That was some man. But nah, it got worse and worse over time. They could be listening. Man, I don't give a shit. Fuck Target.
The incident has sparked widespread
but yeah, that's funny.
On social media.
That's funny. So I don't know if any of y'all saw this, but I had to share this. I had to share it. So next time a company offers you a prize for staying out in the bitter cold, maybe think long and hard about the Target bags. Think long and hard about that. What BS was it? Hang on, let me see. So, This is way, way back. This is like in the year 2000. I was going to college at the time, so that's been 2008, 9. So I was going to college at the time. And I think I've told the story on stream before, haven't I? Well, I was going to college in the morning and doing literal night shifts. So I was working inventory at night and literally going on the Metrolink in the morning, getting some sleep in, going to school, and then coming back via Metrolink and going to sleep in the afternoon and waking up and doing that over and over again. Eventually, I just was too tired. And I collapsed once, chat. One time I collapsed on the job of like exhaustion. I was out, I will admit. I was out like a fucking light. I was like bent over a box. I was supposed to be working, asleep, like dead tired. And my boss woke me up and was like, hey, you can't be sleeping out here on the floor. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Didn't happen again. I swear to God. They got me one time. I'll give them that. But then afterwards, they claimed when they let me go, like 3 months later, they were like, yeah, it's just not, this just is not gonna work. We've told you about you sleeping on the job. And I was like, that happened once. They were like, yeah, no, we've been told that it happened a couple of times. I was like, oh, all right, cool. At that point, I wasn't even ready to fight it. I was like, whatever, fuck it, y'all made up your minds. So I was out of there. You'll be banned from Target. Oh no, what will I do by not going to Target? One of the many, many retailers around here. Target sucks. Imagine getting hypothermia for something you could buy at the skating rink price. Ooh, yeah. Someone says my niece got a job at Target. Oh, look, I'm not judging the people that work at Target. I'm judging Target as a corporation company. Fuck them. Now let's move on to our next news story, chat. This was linked by Jin in the Wolfie Reacts. The FDA is backing the first anti-aging pill for dogs. This means the medication will keep older dogs healthier for longer. That sounds fake. Like, that sounds like a sci-fi thing. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I love dogs to death, right? Everybody knows this. But, like, it would keep older dogs healthy. I mean, it's a net plus, right? It is a net plus. I'm trying to think. I'm like, I would like this. Shit's gonna be expensive. And does it really work? Like, if we're prolonging a dog's life, I'm trying to think, like, what's the natural thing here? Wait, Wolfie, have you heard of the Target new 10-4 rule? What's that? Huh. I'm thinking this is gonna be a health pill. The drug will be expensive. Any drug or pill that is used to be good, like to save lives and stuff like that, generally costs a lot. Now, I don't know if this is true, but can anybody tell me what the price of insulin is in the States? I know people who actually need it can't afford it for a while. And maybe they've dropped the price on it with new regulations and stuff like that, but I'm not sure, as I don't need insulin myself. You don't want to know? See, that right there is what drives me nuts, because it's like, I need this stuff to live my life, and you're gonna charge me like so much money for one dosage. It's happened with one of the guys I work with at my job. He has like Crohn's, and he needs to take like a shot to his gut, I think once every month, and like that shit costs him like $2,000 a pop or something like that. Maybe it's like once a week or something like that. Without insurance, it's like $2,000 a pop. With insurance, it still costs too much. It's like, bro, paying to live is too expensive, and it sucks. We're gonna have a dog apocalypse and lose 100%. Nah, dogs will be cool. Dogs love us, remember? The price of insulin in the US is too much. Yeah, I figured. They are forcing their employees to be happy on purpose, not good at all. Target's turning into Disneyland now. At least Disneyland pays their employees relatively well, from what I've heard. It's a shit show, don't get it twisted, but at least Disneyland pays their employees fairly well, I've heard. As long as you follow their extremely harsh rules. Don't you dare not smile at Disney World. It's the happiest place on earth. Insulin is crazy. There's a friend of mine. Her sister struggles to get her. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. It shouldn't be like this, and yet it is. They have to smile every time a customer is near. What is this? Early 2000s Walmart? Y'all remember? Y'all remember? Okay, chat. Hang on. Let me just. Hang on. Some of y'all might be too young to remember, but y'all remember when Walmart used to actually be about smiles and shit like that? You remember? Their mascot for a bit was a smiley face.
Gray skies are gonna clear up.
Remember when the smiley face used to be the Walmart icon? They got rid of that shit a long time ago. He retired. He said, I can't do this smiling shit anymore. Your prices are gone too high.
At Walmart, we're always rolling back prices because we know how much you like to save.
Yep.
Walmart, always low prices, always.
Back when Walmart used to have the smiley face as their mascot. Not anymore. Not anymore. You know what's funny? The old people, like the greeters and stuff like that. I don't know about your Walmart's, chat, but the Walmarts that near me, I think they have like one greeter, and it's like, it's not even really a job. That's like a job for like retirees who just need something to do. Too bad Walmart's expensive nowadays. Everything's expensive nowadays. When was this? This was early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. We're talking like 2000 to 2004, maybe? It was a while. They used to have the rollback smiley face everywhere. But yeah, they got rid of that guy. I think they took the smiley face out and shot it. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, he's been gone for a while. He went the way of, what do you call it? Old Yeller. Just give me a smiley face. Smiley face. I doubt they were hiring me. They already hired my niece. Sunrose, you literally... My favorite quote is, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You literally lose nothing for applying. I'd say go for it anyway. All they can tell you is no. All they can tell you is no. I say apply for every fucking job. It don't matter if you're qualified or not. Fake it till you make it. I'll tell you this. You know, half the people who have jobs aren't even like, they aren't even qualified for half of them. You know when you get that person, you're like, how the fuck are you working for this company? You have no idea what you're doing. Guess what? They probably aren't. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Literally bullshit your way into a good position. You'll figure it out. Oh god, hang on, I gotta shift again. My legs. Ugh. Smiley faces on the back of the associate's vest nowadays, even though the front of the vest has an unsmiley face employee. There's a lot of scammers posting fake job apps, getting people's info. Oh, fuck me. Well, you know what? Apply for jobs from reputable companies then. Yeah, apply for reputable companies. Don't apply for your local shit unless you are familiar with that store. And even then, I would walk in and ask for an application in person. Your best bet is doing that. Funny, real story, real actual funny story. I got my job at GameStop doing that. I literally walked into a GameStop, and the guy who was the store manager at the time was behind the counter. I literally was like looking at games, and I just walked up to the desk, and I was like, I shot the shit with him for a little bit. I talked about, I forgot what game was. Some game was on the TV, and I was like, hey, you ever played that game? He's like, nah, man, it's not that. And we had shot the shit back and forth. Then afterwards, I was like, you wouldn't happen to be hiring, would you? And I swear to God, like, my timing couldn't have been more perfect. He said, like, yeah, actually, I'm actually looking at applications by the end of today. So if you just put an application, yeah, I'll fucking, you seem cool. I'll probably hire you just give me your application, you know, before the end of the day. He gave me the paper, I filled it out, and boom, next day I got a call, working at GameStop. Worst job of my life. Actually, second worst. But still, it sometimes it works like that, sometimes it doesn't. I They're eliminating door greeter positions in favor of letting people walk out the door because they'd rather have more things. Oh, okay. Why is every application online now? It's more convenient. Yeah, more convenient for companies than, you know, than it used to be. All right. Remember EB Games? I do. And then GameStop bought him out in the States. Thomas Jane says he was miscast as the Punisher. He's an Italian, he's got black hair and a whole different sort of lineage. I'm not that guy. I'm happy the part is not played by someone who might or more right for the role. That was old Punisher. I don't know, I've liked every Punisher incarnation so far. But he looked the part enough, I feel. Just give me a paper. I don't know all the stuff online. The online application process is way easier than the paper one. In some cases, it's faster. Some cases. Except, you know what I hated? Back when I was applying for jobs, way before I got a job at Home Depot, was, you know the worst part about the job application process? The quickest part is like the name, filling out all your information, everything. What I hated was the assessment part. Those of you know what I'm talking about. The assessment part that takes like 30 minutes. It's like, hit strongly disagree or strongly agree on these various things. A customer walks up to you and spits in your eye. Do you punch them or do you walk off? Or something like that. It's like, why is this part the longest part? It's like, you would steal from the company. Strongly disagree, strongly agree. It's like, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna put? Who's the idiot that's putting I would strongly agree on stealing from the company? Like, whatever. I cannot stand the assessment parts. Those always take forever. And then either way, they don't need that because, like, they're just gonna do that in person when they get you to the interview process. Job applications suck so badly I could write a whole damn book about everything wrong about them. The best part is, chat, you're obviously gonna throw hands if someone spits in your face. I've seen one fight at the store. One fight. Just one. If you ever go through the process of the pain of doing on paper, going to the interview, and they say no, them's the breaks. Here's the thing, and I don't mean this, and I don't mean this badly to anybody who's applied for a job and had an interview and it didn't go well. I will tell you this, and this goes for anybody who's applying for a job. If you want to know how to nail an interview every time, listen to Wolfie on this one thing. I know I'm a villain, and I know I tend to lie to you guys a lot. I will not lie to you on this one. If you have the interview, 9 times out of 10, you have the job. You already have the job. All you have to do when you get to the job interview part, confirm the information you put was correct, show them you're not a fucking weirdo psychopath, and show that you're relatively competent enough for the job. That's all you have to do. As long as you're not some weirdo that sniffs like underwear and like you're creepy and once you're in the interview process, that person is pretty much already hired you for the job. Unless it's one of those, like, you know, high demand jobs where it's like a company that people want to work for, like Costco. Like, where everybody really wants a job there and it's hard to get a job there. That's different. Usually that's like a whole, like, damn, we really need to make sure we get the most qualified. But for the most part, if you're in an interview, you've already gotten the job. As long as you can just sink it, you don't have to be cool, you don't have to be, just don't be a weirdo. And you've got it. I'll tell you that because I've seen so many people get, like, jobs off of bullshit in interviews. I'm like, they weren't even qualified. But, yeah, that's my biggest piece of advice to you. Go into a job interview thinking you've already got the job. Just go in there and confirm information. Prove you're not a weirdo. Be somewhat relatable a little bit. Shoot the shit from a little bit. You got the job. But anyway, yes, job hunting sucks. It's not as easy as it sounds, but, like, yeah. Okay, so let's get to other news, chat. Corpse fake post fake jobs to collect and mess the data, pose like they're hiring than they actually aren't. I've heard about that lately, that companies are basically getting your information and selling it, which is nothing new, but, like, they're just using, like, they aren't actually hiring, but they put the place out, they put the little pieces out like they're hiring. That's bullshit. We should be able to sue for that. Because not only is it a waste of our time, but they're reselling our information, and it's bull. All right, next news story, chat. So, Amazon Prime has removed the AI-generated English dubs for Banana Fish. What the fuck is Banana Fish, chat? I don't know. I don't know what this is, but apparently it had an AI dub, which I have queued up for us to listen to in just a second. And other anime, seemingly due to intense backlash. Now, chat, surely this AI dub cannot be that bad, right? Right? Right. Let's take a look at the Banana Fish. What is Banana Fish, chat? Does anybody know what Banana Fish is? Let's take a look at the dub. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna call it a dub. It's not a dub when the AI does it. Let's listen to the AI. All right. So.
Everyone's crowding into this tiny space. I need space to move. I said I need space.
You overgrown son of a bitch. Hurry, this way.
What? Hang on. What? Hang on. Let me hear that line again.
I said I need space.
You overgrown son of a bitch. Hurry, this way. Come on.
Chat. Okay, I'm gonna say a game that this sounds like. What does this sound? What video game have I played on the stream that this sounds like, chat? No, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it sounds like that because that's an insult to the game. This sounds worse than House of the Dead 2. Somehow it sounds worse than House of the Dead 2.
After him. I read all your moves. I saw right through you.
You could tell it's AI because it has that, when it needs to hold a line, you know, like in a dub, it'd be like, I won't let you destroy my world. You know, it'll do like a real human will hold a line, but AI can't do that. So it goes like, it sounds like the AI is like holding the syllable multiple times over. And yeah, like Green said, no inflection. This is bad. Yeah, House of the Dead 2 is listen, I love House of the 2 dub so much, but this sounds worse than that.
No, stop, don't do it. Ash.
No, stop, don't do it.
Skipper, no, please. No, Skipper.
I'm sorry if that was a spoiler for y'all. Wow. Wow. Chat's tapping out. Everybody's tapping out. They're like, no more, please. Please, no more. Okay, chat. Chat. Yeah, I know. No, Skipper. No, Skipper. Hang on. Yo, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Where is it? We gotta do it, chat. Again.
I don't want to die. My God.
This is one of...
Don't come. Go away. Please, help him.
One of the worst dubs in video game history became like the most beloved, but this was done by humans. This is just bad. Holy crap. So, why? Okay, so here's my question to y'all, chat. I know you guys already know the answer to this, and so do I. Money is the answer. Why is Amazon, of all companies, cheaping out on the dub of an anime? Why would you do that? You're Amazon. You have so much infinite money, you can literally afford any voice actor you want. Why would you cheap out? You're not saving that much. Voice actors are basically paid shit anyway. Like, there is no net benefit or gain from doing this other than the backlash. I know the answer is money, Green. I know the answer is money. It's always money. I'm just saying, mentally, why would you do this? Why would you do this? AI is the future. With dubs like this, I can't wait for those full AI movies to come out. You know the ones, chat, where they're literally doing the whole movie by AI, the graphics, the voice acting, everything, the story. Those movies are going to be nightmare fuel when they eventually come out. If this is a glimpse at what the AI voice acting is going to be like, we are in some trouble. We are in trouble. To save the $10 they would have spent on actual VAs, they might as well have gone on like YouTube and hired some YouTube voice actors. You know what I mean? That would have been better than this. Skipper, no. Get back here, you bald son of bitch. It's like, this is great voice acting. Want to see an AI video? I do not. Thank you. I do not. I would rather not. Thank you. I'm still waiting on AI-made games. Hey, that's coming soon, Scoots. They're making AI games, AI movies. It's coming. Y'all know it's crazy? That's almost exactly like the Castalian Spanish Air Riders dub. It sounds like that. For a Sakurai game, the bar is 6 feet underground. I'm not even kidding. What the fuck is going on? Wait, I realized Forever Entertainment is using AI, and now they're working on Panty Dragoon Mate. Oh, no. Look, the less said about Forever Entertainment, the better. God damn. I'm so sick of AI. I really am, chat. I think we're all in agreement. AI can go. It's not going anywhere, but I'm already sick of it. Well, okay, hang on. One more time.
Damn it! Everyone's crowding into this tiny space. I need space to move. Like, so you can't direct AI. Like, a voice actor, you'd be like, hey, okay, now in this scene, you're in the middle of a fight, and you need to sound demanding. Sound like you're mad that people are crowding you. I need space to move, or something like that, right? I need space to move. I said I need space.
Yeah, good shit. All the hype ruined for me. Google Gemini will now record. Yeah, no, we're doing good, right, chat? We're good on the AI. Remember, chat. Just remember, no matter what happens, nothing will ever touch our boy Goldman. Where's he at? Where's Goldman at? Where's my boy Goldman? I need him. I need him now. There he is. Jesus Christ, the Flash on the Dreamcast version. Oh my god, I forgot about that. My bad, chat. Remember, this was done by humans, but still better.
People of the AMS, I am Goldman.
Beautiful.
I don't care if you people try to get in my way or not. In time, you'll find out who's right.
Excellent acting. Still better. Anyway, chat, let's move on to other news. You guys may have heard this, but did you guys know? I think I told y'all last stream. Zootopia 2 has become the first Hollywood movie ever to pass $100 million in a single day in China. Avengers Endgame was the previous record holder. There's more, chat. Zootopia is not done yet. It's not done yet. There's more. Zootopia 2 has already surpassed Wicked for Good globally on its opening weekend only. People don't doubt the power of the furries. Don't doubt them. Don't you doubt them. They have universal appeal. In any country and any language, people love furries. But wait, chat. There's more. There's even more. Did you know Hideo Kojima will voice a special guest voice act a character in this movie? So yeah, they even got Kojima in the Japanese dub of Zootopia 2. That's how big it is, chat. I told you, Asian-speaking countries love Zootopia. I believe they've already said this movie is guaranteed to make $1 billion. The question is, will it be able to touch Niza? I don't think it will. I think Niza got 2.8 or something like that. Almost $3 billion, if I remember correctly. I don't think anything's touching that. No spoilers, chat. I don't know what the mole does. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Hooray for the furries. Disney probably promised him a shit ton of money. I mean, okay, I will say this, chat. No spoilers for the movie, but there are a shit ton of guest voice acting in this movie.
that you probably won't even know who the guest voice actors are. But there's a lot. I literally went into like the little voice acting thing. I was like, wait, they did that voice in the movie? Oh, they did that voice in the movie? I didn't even know that was them. There's a lot of special guest voices in this movie. But yeah. Will it surpass Inside Out 2? I think it will. I think Zootopia 2 is probably gonna be the highest grossing animated Disney movie. Worldwide? Maybe. Worldwide. This is big. Is Jeff Keighley in it? No, Jeff Keighley is not in, Oh, you're saying that because Kojima's in it? Listen, we'll make fun of Jeff Keighley when the Game Awards shows up, okay, chat? Save your Jeff Keighley jokes for the Game Awards. That's next week. Don't worry, we'll get it in that time. But in the meantime, chat, someone posted a funny meme of Zootopia 2 in action. Here we go. So, y'all seen this clip before.
Hey, McQueen, you alright? Listen, don't you worry, pal. You had a good run.
Poor Bad Guys 2.
Enjoy your retirement. Storm
Poor Bad Guys 2. Demon Slayer passed it. K-pop Demon Hunters passed it. I love when people do shit like this. Nah, it's over. It's over. This is the only thing I've ever seen of Cars in my life. This is like the only clip I've ever seen of a Cars movie, and every time it's funnier because they always put this in clips of like things being surpassed.
You had a good run. Enjoy your retirement.
I mean, it's true though. But listen, Bad Guys 2 was a good movie. But yeah, it stood no chance against The Killers. It's just funny as shit. They were all good movies. Look, they were all good movies. We can all address they were good movies. I like that Chainsaw Man is just in the back there. He never caught up. Anyway. Couple more news stories, chat. Couple more. You still have not seen K-pop? You can see it. It's, actually, no, it's not in theaters anymore. So, I missed the Macy's Day Parade, but we can all take a look together. Chainsaw Man had a movie. It's an OVA based on like season 2. Is this Mario's first time at the Macy's Parade?
And no one has a better mustache, let's be honest.
It feels weird that if this is his first time, it took how many years to get him here? It's his first time? How the fuck did it take him this long to get here? Super Mario Galaxy music. Listen, they're trying to hype you up for the movie coming out soon. Sonic beat him there, but then of course Sonic died in his first appearance at the Macy's Parade. Nintendo wanted a royalty. Nintendo must have wanted something back then. Speaking of Macy's, I was chatting with a group of people who failed businesses since Macy's downsized. Remember Wards? No, I don't. Our Macy's over here at our mall, our Macy's is still huge. It's like 1/3 of the mall is Macy's. Actually, it's like 1/4 of the mall is Macy's. Okay. Yeah, the Mario Galaxy music. But wait, there's more.
Hey, guess what? Pac-Man chopping his way through New York.
Is this Pac-Man's first time at the Macy's Parade, Ruckus?
The classic video game character Bandai Namco is here to celebrate Pac-Man's 45th anniversary.
And it looks like he's already managed to grab some cherries for his Thanksgiving meal.
Pac-Man is iconic. They should have used the giant pie with the slice missing, though. That's the most iconic appearance of Pac-Man, but still, this is a nice... I like this one. This is a cool-looking balloon.
It's now available for consoles and PC right now.
Look at how happy he looks. He's just happy to be there. Sonic will show up again and die again, as he does. As is Sonic tradition, he will die at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Though, you know what I'm thinking? I think it's a conspiracy. Because didn't the Sonic Macy's Thanksgiving Parade pop, like, wasn't that the year's, what year was that? Was that the end of Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Because that could have signified the end of the classic era. Sonic, Macy's, Thanksgiving, 1993. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That was like Sonic 1 era. Never mind.
Nostalgia with dinner. Your family can play Pac-Man World 2 Repack, the new remake of one of their most popular games of all time. It's now available for consoles and PC right now.
It's the third parade without Sonic in it. Yeah, he doesn't need to be at every parade. I'm sure it costs a lot of money to have your mascot show up here. Plus, making balloons cannot be cheap. But nice. Why aren't they using the Pac-Man maze theme? The da-da-da-da-da-da. Then again, wait. No. Oh my god, I just thought about that. Pac-Man don't really got music in the original arcade. It just has the opening theme. The da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then it's just like the sound of Waka Waka Waka. There's no like music in there unless you're playing Championship Edition. No wonder. I was like, why don't they use the maze theme? Okay. It's also the intimate. Yeah, it's the cutscene. Now we need Mega Man. I want Mega Man to show up, but like, chances of that are so slim. Capcom won't even acknowledge Mega Man at this point, besides collections. It would be cool, but I feel Mega Man should have been in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in the 90s at least. He should have been there. There's no way he shouldn't have been there by now. That's wild to me that he never showed up there. All right. Next news story. So, y'all link this. This is the player's choice, chat. We, the players, can make a choice of games that'll be voted for Game Awards. Let's see what they got. They've got, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which will win, Death Stranding 2. I swear to God, Jeff Keighley, you may not be responsible for this game being in every category, but okay, I gotta save this for... I got something in my eye! I swear, Death Stranding 2 is in every category. And I don't know a single human that has played that game. Or I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Maybe the game is great. Don't get me wrong, chat. Maybe the game is great, but like... I noticed that Death Stranding, Kojima's baby, is in every category. Can't help but notice that. They want to give Kojima as many shots as it takes before he gets one. He's getting one. I just don't know which one he's going to get. Delta Force? I don't know what that is. Is Delta Force, is that the anime shooter game, chat? I don't know what that is. Dispatch. I need to play that. I've heard Dispatch is really good. People keep telling me to play Dispatch. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Doom the Dark Ages. Elden Ring Night Rain. Final Fantasy XIV. This game is never leaving the categories, is it? Final Fantasy XIV is going to be here forever. Every year. Fortnite. Same with Fortnite. Genshin Impact. Again. Ghost of Yotei. Hades 2. Helldivers 2. Hollow Knight Silksong. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Mario Kart World. Marvel Rivals. There's a lot of games. They put a lot of games in here. I'll say that much at least. At least they have a whole variety in here. This really is the player's choice. Mega Bonk? Don't know what that is. I know what Bonk is, but I don't know what Mega Bonk is. Ninja Gaiden 4. No Man's Sky. Peak. Repo. That was this year? Silent Hill F. Sonic Racing Crossroads. Split Fiction. Warframe. And Wuthering Waves. Well, chat, that is a lot of games. I will tell you this. Vote cast for this round. Wait. Which is your favorite game of the year? Player's choice 1% fan across 3 rounds. Round 3? What's the game I have of all these games in this list? What's the game I've had the most fun with? Let's be real, chat. I'm very limited. I've only played Marvel Rivals and Crossworlds. I have not played the rest of these. I don't think. Let me check. No. Oh, I have Hades too. I haven't played it yet. We might start that on Friday. Actually, wait. No, Friday I got physical therapy. We'll do it on Saturday. Fuck it. No Crossworlds and Rumble this Saturday, chat. We're doing Hades 2 on Saturday. I have not played most of these games, but I do own 3 of them. I'm going to vote. I do like Marvel Rivals, though. I do like Marvel Rivals. Sonic Crossworlds is really good. I wish I could vote for both of them. I mean, it's not gonna win, but fuck it. I'll go Sonic Crossworlds. Maybe Sonic can win something. It's not gonna win this. Vote cast. 1 of 10? Submit votes. Oh, I could have voted for 10, couldn't I? Oh, whatever. Change my picks. Hang on. Wait, I could vote for more than 1? Oh, shit! I could vote for 10 games? Okay, hang on. Arc Raiders, no. Battlefield 6, no. Expedition 33, no. It's already gonna win. So it's not getting any more votes from me. Delta Force. Dispatch? See, I only want to vote for games I've played, though. I'll vote Hades too, because I know it's more of Hades, and I love Hades. Yeah, this is all I can realistically vote for is Crossworlds, Marvel Rivals, and Hades 2. Are the only ones I would feel good voting for, because I have not played the rest. Thank you for the 8. Wolfie, did I ever mention that you're my favorite streamer? Are you being sarcastic? Is that sarcasm I detect, or are you being genuine? I don't know what lays, chat. I don't know if he's being genuine or not. I'm gonna go ahead and submit those votes. Votes submitted. Round 2 voting opens up Thursday. Oh! I see. It's gonna narrow it down over time. Got it. Okay, my prediction, chat. I'm gonna guess. What's the game I heard? Expedition 33. Is Battlefield 6 good, chat? Is that the good one that people like this year? Expedition 33. I think Dispatch will make it. Donkey Kong will definitely make it. Night Rain is definitely gonna make it. Final Fantasy 14, I think, might make it. I don't know if it was good this year. I don't play that game. Fortnite's gonna be on there. Genshin's gonna be on there. These are the games I'm predicting will make the last, rounds. Silk Song for sure. And then... Wait, was Genshin on there? Yeah, Genshin. Yeah, okay. Dawn Trail was meh. Oh, Final Fantasy? Well, Final Fantasy fans will still vote for it. There's a lot of y'all, so I think it's gonna make it. Usually the games that have the biggest populations are gonna have the most people voting for it. And I know, hey, chat, answer me this. Is Genshin doing that thing again where, hey, if you vote for our games at the Game Awards, we'll give you $100 of in-game cash for your next poll? Are they still doing that? Because if so, Genshin is definitely gonna win the categories it's nominated in. I know for a fact it's gonna get there. Why is Doom there? Came out this year, didn't it? They need games to fill up the spots. I'm still mad at the Game Awards for selling Sonic 3, but you know what? It was gonna lose to Minecraft anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Twitch recaps came out, chat. So chat, where was I on your Twitch recaps, guys? Where was I? Was I number 1? I better have been number 1 for y'all. I'm kidding. If I'm number 1 for y'all, y'all have got a problem. Every mobile game is doing that. Sonic Rumble already. Wait, really? Even Sonic Rumble? They always do it, but they don't advertise it like that. What do you want? I gotta check something about Walgreens keeps calling me. I'm like, bro, I don't got anything pending for Walgreens. Why are y'all calling me? I'll call him after the stream. Even the Persona mobile thing is doing that? Oh. Okay. So chat, if you had to guess of the games listed, what do you guys think is gonna be like the top 3? What do you guys think is gonna be the top 3 at the end of all of this? Genshin was announced for Switch 5 years ago and still no news. Probably gonna come out on Switch too. I'm like your 3rd. That works for me. Your number 1 said Heroes. That means something to me. Thank you. Thank you for watching this stream. I haven't even looked at my Twitch recap. Neither have I. I need to look at mine. Genshin. Everybody's saying Genshin. Y'all think Genshin's gonna win Player's Choice? Can you have a link to this? Yeah, sure. Hang on. There you go. Genshin won't win. People are being so. I think Genshin has a high chance. I think it's higher chance than we think. Way higher than we think, but lower than we hope. Now, chat, our next news story coming up is bad news if you're a Funko Pop collector. Y'all remember how they had a limited time only Infinite Jackal Funko Pop coming out? Only 9,000 will be made. It's sold out. I forgot to put this in the store page on the Wolfie Discord, but yeah, the Jackal is sold out. It's sold out. He's gone. Now you'll have to go on a scalper on eBay and find it. In fact, it's not even out yet, but let's see if people are selling their Infinite Funko Pops on eBay. I don't think you can do that anymore. Legally, I don't think you can do that anymore. I think you actually have to have... I'm pretty sure you gotta have the product. You can't sell a pre-sale anymore on eBay. But let's see if we can find one. Oh, there's one. Found one. Found one. There we go. This listing was ended by the... Oh! They sold their sale. Let me see. Funko Pop. Sonic Infinite. No, can't spell Infinite. Let's see what they're selling. Oh, there it is. Wait, this isn't even out yet. Is it out? Let's check the buy it now, chat. So this was selling for $20 on the Funko store, right? They have doubled the outing. It's now $44 if you want one. Did you get one, Wolfie? Hell no, I didn't get one. I really, really thought about it, though. I'll admit, I was sweating looking at it. I was sweating a bit. Y'all know how much I love Infinite. But no, I didn't do it. I did not get one. I have to control myself. So, that's fun for people who wanted this. Fund the Jackal. Yeah, I'm not paying scalpers for this. If I didn't pay for it at normal price when I had the chance, I'm not paying a scalper for it. You sure as hell, I am not paying a scalper for it. Fuck them scalpers. The only bad thing is there's literally only a limited amount of these that are out. You missed out big time, Wolfie. I know. But I told myself I'm not getting any more Funko Pops. I'm not getting any more. I'm sticking with my word, chat. The last Funko Pop I got was that guy over there. And that was given to me by my sister. Sister Wolfie got that for me. And I'm like, go grab that sucker. Yeah. Ugh. Sister Wolfie got this for me, chat. Because, she's like, you like Sonic, and you used to collect Funko Pops. So she got me like this flocked, it's like a flocked exclusive Tails. You can't see it, but he's like fuzzy in there. This is the last Funko Pop I've gotten. But I didn't buy it. Sister Wolfie got that for me. You know, if I did break my Funko Pop streak, it would not be for Tails. It would have been for Infinite. Infinite should have been your last? Yeah. Yeah. I haven't bought a Funko Pop in 5 years now? I'm good. I'm good. My collection is too big anyway. Now, chat. Did y'all remember last week we talked about the Sonic Crossroads OST? Remember that? How they had a chantless version now? Would you guys like to take a quick listen and tell me what you guys think? Do you like the chanting or do you like the chantless version of certain songs? Let's take a listen real quick.